Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I will be showing you guys how to make that trendy TikTok beanie that I always been seeing on TikTok, and I'm actually wearing it. This is how it looks. Super cute and like cool. It's a really easy pattern actually, and I will be showing you guys how to do that for this video. Before I start, make sure you guys follow me on all my social medias. They are linked down below, and also check out my website for the 35% off sale that I'm having in the clearance category of my website. And yeah, I need all those products gone for my relaunch on January 10th. I have all new products coming, so make sure you guys check out that sale, and let's get right into the video. Okay, you guys, so before I get started, I wanted to show you guys the colors that I will be using, and you guys can obviously see I have this yellow yarn and then this white yarn, and then I also have a 5mm hook as well as some yarn needles and then some scissors. So let's get started. First, what you want to do is you want to create a slip knot, and you want to leave some yarn left over for tying the top of your hat. So you want to make this slip knot, and then you want to go ahead and chain 46, and that will be the length of the hat or beanie. So now that we have 46 chains, we're going to start doing our half double crochets, and that including single crochets will be the stitches that we use for this beanie. So we are going to do 39 half double crochets because at the top of the hat I like to do single crochets so that it's easier to close it and it just looks neater. So you want to go ahead and do 39 half double crochets. And if you don't know how to do a half double crochet, you yarn over, insert into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all three. So you want to go ahead and do this until you have 39 half double crochets. Alrighty, so I just finished the second round, and now you guys just want to continue doing this and following this pattern until you have 29 rows in total, and then we're going to switch to our other color. So go ahead and do this for 27 more rows, and I will meet you guys back for the yellow. Okay, you guys, so when it comes to the beanie, I am at 22 rows, but unfortunately I ran out of the yarn. As you guys can see, I had just this much left to finish off this last half double crochet, and as I said earlier, you guys, we need a total of 29 rows for each color. So since I ran out of this white color, I had this other white that I was actually using last night, and you would think they match, but this has like a yellow tint in it that I did not like, so I didn't want to put that on there and it would just be a completely different color. So what I just decided to do is finish off the rest of it with this yellow. So for you guys who have all your colors and you have enough yarn to make it, you guys will have 29 rows of one of your colors and 29 rows of the other color. So since I ran out of the white, I just wanted to show you guys how to you know, connect the next color, and it's pretty easy. So you just want to get your next color. Let's pretend I have 29 rows right now. You want to get your next color, and since I finished off with this last stitch, I'm going to turn my work, and then I'm going to get my yellow yarn, and I'm going to make a slip knot just like this, and you can just do it however you want. I'm going to actually make the string a little bit long because I like to weave it in a long time so it can, you know, stay. So you just want to go put your hook through the half double crochet right here. Let me zoom in so you guys can see. And then you want to grab the yarn with your slip knot and make a little like chain one type of thing, and then we're gonna do our back loop stitches. And I like to tie the chain one a little bit so it can, you know, get tight like that so it's small. And we are going to just make our half double crochets in the back loop as we normally will. So it's kind of hard to do it when the yarn has tied it up, but you just want to try to go in the middle, go through the back loop, create your half double crochet, and just continue crocheting just like this. And if you want to crochet your yarn in the back into the stitch, like here, I can actually go ahead and like crochet it into the other half double crochet so I don't have to weave it in at the end. So you guys go ahead and do that. Like I said, pretend like this I already had 29 rows. Just continue and make 29 more rows of your other color, and then I'll be back to show you guys how to start forming the hat part of it. Okay, you guys, so I do have a total of 58 rows, which that means I did a total of 29 rows for each color if I had the right amount, but that doesn't really matter because either way it's gonna look like half and half. So now we have to sew the sides together, and when I fold the sides together like this, you guys can see this is the size of the beanie. This is the actual size of the beanie, the length across, and this is the perfect size for my big head and anybody else who has a huge head like mine. So you want to put your hook through that last stitch that you did, and I like to chain one just to seal off the row or whatever. And now what you want to do is you just want to start slip stitching all the way up the row. And I like to go into the front loop right here. Let's zoom in so you guys can see. So to me, there's this back loop and there's this front loop. I like to go in through the front loop and then go through the whole stitch on the other side and slip stitch just like that. So again, you want to go through the front loop and then into the other stitch, and you want to make sure they line up correctly so you don't miss one stitch over the other. But you want to do this all the way to the top of the hat. Okay, so I'm about to do my last slip stitch. I made it to the top of the hat. And just gonna do that. Do the slip stitch, and then I like to cut my yarn, not too long, not too short, and then chain one just to secure it a little bit more. And then I'm just gonna leave that right here, and I'm gonna weave that in later on. And we're gonna put our yarn through the yarn needle, and this is the way that I like to sew the top closed. And this is why we did single crochets at the top, because it's like less bulky and the top just looks more neat, I guess. So you want to put your needle through each little loop that you guys see. I'm pretty sure you guys can see these little loops. So this one, this one, this one, this one. So basically at the end of each, I don't know, but you guys can see. So you want to go through here, pull it through, then you want to go through here. Or you can even go a little closer if you want, just so it can close a little tighter. So you want to go through, I believe this is each end of the row. So go through the end of each row basically. And you want to just follow that pattern. It's pretty simple. It doesn't really need to be too perfect, but just do whatever you feel is the most secure. I just like to do it this way, and it has been working for me, so I'm going to continue to do it that way. Be careful at this part because you don't want to accidentally pull the yarn too hard, to the point where you break it and you're just left with nothing. So you want to be careful here and take your time. And then I'm just going to show you guys how I close the top of the hat even more by putting the yarn through, taking it out, putting it through, and then also going through the ribbed edges because it helps to close it even more. Okay, now at this point, I'm just putting my yarn through the little loops just to secure it a little bit more. And I'm doing this because I want to make the hole at the top less visible. So I'm just, as you guys can see, I'm just going through and, putting it in and out, just trying to secure it some more. After I do that, I'm just going to weave my ends in, the yellow end that I had, and then also the white one. And as you guys can see, now I'm putting my yarn through the little ridges at the top because it helps to close it even more. So you want to do that and then just start weaving your ends in and secure them, and that's pretty much all you need to do. Before I end the video, I wanted to talk to you guys about how to measure it for people who have a different head size. So what you want to do is you want to get like a measuring tape and measure around the circumference of your head, and you want to add like 1, 2, or 3 more inches just so you can have like, you know, wiggle room, so that's not like super tight. And once you do that, you want to divide that measurement in half, and that's the measurement that you'll use for each half of the hat. So for example, for the white one, you'll use, you know, that half measurement to see how big it will be. I'm really not making sense. So in simple terms, let's say the circumference of your head is 50 inches. You want to divide that into 2 different pieces, so 25, 25. The yellow piece of the hat or half of the hat will measure 25 inches, and then the white half of the hat will measure 25 inches. So together it's 50, or whatever measurement you want it to be for the size of your big or small head. So hopefully that makes more sense. And this is how the back looks. Now the back isn't totally half and half because you guys know I ran out of yarn. So this is how it looks. I love it. I can't wait to make some more colors of it. So this beanie will be available on my website for my restock on January 10th. So make sure you guys check that out. And before my restock even comes, make sure you guys check out the sale on my website because I have so many items on sale. I already marked down the prices, but then I added an extra 35% off using the code SALE, literally just SALE. And put that when you check out and you will get 35% extra off. What was that little dust that just flew? But yeah, that is it for this video. Subscribe, like, comment, and also check out my website, my Instagram, all that good stuff down below in the description. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video.